Day stream. Hey, what's up, V? You showed up. Oh, dang. I was like, I didn't even see nothing pop up. I was like, bruh. Shout out to V, guys. Freaking first one to show up, be the last one to leave. You that person you gotta like hire at like at a job. Like it's not. I'm like, this like stuff like that. I'm like, nah. I'm like, I gotta hire you like or have you as like a business partner of some sorts. I'm bought the location. You already there. Talk about I'm ready. Even Streamlabs and Wisebot saw like, bruh, like we didn't even get a chance to like to say that like he's live. Meanwhile, I'm over there late. I take that back. I was never late at my old job. If I was late, I was on time. That's one thing that place can't say about me. I remember I think it was Forza Horizon 2. They had like this dope intro. I feel like I was being hypnotized or something. And it's like with this game, they just show who is that Whoopi Goldberg? Show Whoopi Goldberg in a Ferrari. How come these cars don't be getting like given away like on Prices Right or something? It's always like some car. It's like a crossover, like a Toyota. Like, bro, give me a Ferrari. Get me that. Give me a Lamborghini.
Welcome back, Tyler.
Like, stop giving away like microwaves and not microwaves. No, they be giving away like ovens, washing machines, refrigerators. It's like, what if I just bought one? Like, I don't need another one. Get another clown car. Knowing my luck, I would be on Prices Right, and that's some stuff that they would do. That is exactly what they would do. They'd give me the freaking Steve Urkel car, and I'm like, I walked off the stage. I legit would have walked off. I snatched Drew's microphone and walked off the stage. It's like, I don't ask for much. I just ask to not get a car like that where I have to get in from the front of the car. But yeah, I definitely will walk off stage. Alright, let's see if I could do this one. I should like, nah, I ain't gonna do that. What cars? Hold on. You mean to tell me that? Well, I guess yeah, since it's more modern. What about this? Why they give you cars? It's like the whole point of an off-road car is for it to have like good handling. And if it ain't got good handling, then it's like why give it to me? And then they're like the only good car I have out of this is O.J. Simpson's car. I just think that's a car I couldn't see myself buying just because of the history behind it.
In 400 yards, turn right.
Well, then again, I mean, they're nice. I just wouldn't get a white one. I wouldn't get a white Ford Bronco.
Turn right.
But hopefully by this,
At the roundabout,
joining the stream now or already here, hopefully you're having a good night.
at the roundabout, take the third exit.
This car has a fire extinguisher? Why does it have a fire extinguisher? Oh, sorry. Not my fault. I'm just confused. Why does this car have a fire extinguisher? And it's like, what do you mean? Why do I need a fire extinguisher? I feel like you're saying like this car will catch on fire at some point. What's up, DK? Doing good. How about yourself? You know, I've had better days, but like I'm chilling for the most part. Just making burgers. Nice, nice. That's one thing I do miss about my old job is when the cooks and chefs, they ask me for help. Like, that's like for a split second I feel like Black Gordon Ramsay. Wait, what? Why are you gonna wait? I done drove past this place and now I want me to backtrack.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 400 yards, turn right.
Dang, my fault. Who's that? Nah, he good. He good.
Turn right. In 400 yards, turn sharp right. Turn sharp right.
Nah, they're gonna mess around and make me do that sure thing. Why they just like, they just say like, it's an off-road car, it's like just after I just drive off-road.
You have arrived at your destination.
Dang, who sound like they crashing?
Wow, that's generous. Well, just the spirit
What's up,
of-
Illy? Yeah.
Shall we send a thank you?
Yeah, I'm like, I think it would be bad to be a Cowboys fan right about now. I mean, they made it to the playoffs. They can at least say that. They can at least say that they made it to the playoffs, but did they progress in the playoffs? No, they did not. They did not. See people already talking about next year. Like, y'all, this is it. Exactly. That's why I'm like, you guys say that, like, it's just don't. Just please don't. I mean, they're dedicated. They are very, very dedicated.
But it is safe to do so.
Now, if you ask me as a Seahawks fan, does the Seahawks gonna make it to the Super Bowl next year? I'm gonna be flat out honest. Probably not. Unless somehow, some way, like top tier players get onto the Seahawks. Alright, possibly. But if not, and we playing like how we did this past season, no. I'm an honest fan. I ain't gonna be, you know, a fan that's hyping people up. No, I'm gonna be an honest fan. That's why Cowboys fans are the worst type. Yeah. Cowboy fans is all like, oh, no, we still America's team. I'm like, it must be South America, because not this America. It's like, no disrespect, but y'all was like America's team like back like 30, 40 years ago when y'all was actually doing stuff. Now, like, nah. It's maybe Central America, or I don't know. If there's a East America or a West America, I'm like, alright.
In 200 yards, turn right.
That's in America they must be talking about. Definitely ain't no North America. I didn't even like want to waste my money on this, but they gave it to me anyways. East, yeah, that's honestly, them are their only choices. They gotta choose East or West America. That's all y'all got.
Turn right. You have arrived at your destination.
Because Seattle is there. Nah. What they gonna need to do is build a new country. And just go and do stuff there. But they can't. We don't claim them. We don't want them. I'd rather have Seattle or the Seahawks. If they had switched teams and gave us the Cowboys and put the Seahawks in Texas, I'd be so mad. I'm like, what y'all got going on in the NFL right now? Like, what's the reason? I mean, but the stadium is nice down there, so I'll say that much. They got a nice stadium, that's about it. It's like, too bad they don't know how to use it. For the same reason. Yeah, because bruh. That's the one thing about, because my dad, he's a Cowboy. Well, he's from Texas, so he has a legitimate reason on being a Cowboys fan. But, like, if he wears a jersey, because I got him a jersey, and I can't remember where he wore it to. Wore it out somewhere. You just see Cowboys, like, just, like, them Cowboys! I'm like, hey, no. Alright, don't even do that, because you guys, it's off-season. Y'all ain't even doing nothing, like... Them fans just be going way too above and beyond. I'm like, bruh, for what? Like, you guys didn't even make it to the regular games. Like, y'all need to stop. The fans, they have the most annoying fan base. The Patriots fans, and they were good. Be annoying too, but at least they were good. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, Patriots, it was like, it didn't matter, like, where you were at. Patriots fans was always, like, going out and saying and doing something. And it's like, look, you guys, like, you're only good because of Brady. And that was obviously proven. Then you guys thought, like, oh, okay, well, we got Cam Newton. He's a good player. I'm like, nah, you guys need that Newton from, like, what, the 1890s or early, what was it, the 1800s? Was it the dude that discovered the planets? Y'all need that Newton to discover, like, you know, to make some good plays. But Cam Newton, my thing is this. Cam Newton is a whiner. Like, he doesn't come off as, like, a player that, like, he comes off as a player, it's like, if he don't get things his way, he's gonna whine. He proved that when he was at the Super Bowl, and I think where they go up against the Broncos. and they lost, and how he fell all out and was crying and stuff. I'm like, bro, come on, man. They're back to the that's true. No, yeah, with Brady, but not with Cam Newton. Cam Newton. I was like, then there was that one year I think they did. Yeah, I think. Well, what year was that when the Seahawks? I think the Seahawks was still kind of good that year, but they had lost, and I remember they were promoting it. I was like, that's how you know, like, a team, like, beat you guys and beat y'all bad, when you celebrating another team's victory. Brady the lead. Oh, I didn't. I know. I honestly thought he was going to retire with the Patriots. And when he announced it, when I saw that he was going to Tampa Bay, I was like, wait a minute, what? Like, what? Like, why? Well, wait a minute. Hold on. Time out. Why is he going to Tampa Bay? I'm not trying to make it seem like that they're a bad team. Like, I think there was, like, a Madden I played for Tampa Bay, but, like, what? Like, what's so special about them?
You have arrived at your destination.
I was confused more than anything. Is it wise to put a tree there? Is it wise? Actually, I need to do is just go and soup up this car, but I just think that it's not wise to put a tree there if you want people to do jumps. Just saying, my personal opinion. I personally don't think Mexico got all them trees out there like that. How much would this cost? $13,000. All right. Yeah, but when he left, I was like, hey, yo, something ain't right. Nah, this ain't right. But honestly, though, I think it's going to be the Rams and Tampa Bay. I think that's what this Super Bowl is going to be. And I think Tampa Bay is going to end up winning. So I think, yeah, Tom Brady, he's going to end up having a back-to-back Super Bowl win. Unless the Rams somehow, some way, they pull just something, like, out their pockets, but I hope not. You can hope, but I honestly think that's what's going to happen. Unless the Rams can pull something out their pockets, but if not, yeah. Tampa Bay winning.
You have arrived at your destination.
I still got only 2 stars from that. 389. Dang, what car they expect? Wings or something? Dang. I ain't doing that. I'll do something else. I hate Brady growing up. Now I respect them. Oh, I think that's how it is with a lot of people. I have to say, because, like, when he was with the Patriots, I was just like, man, they only win because they cheat. Then when he went to Tampa Bay and started winning, I'm like, okay, so, no, Brady might actually be good.
Turn left.
Same thing with LeBron. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I didn't really follow sports too. Football I did, but not so much basketball. Basketball, I say I didn't start following that maybe some years back. I could hold on for a second, because the sky don't look right. Why does the sky look like one big, like, snow, like... Hey, yo, the world's ending in this game. With LeBron, he came to my team, so I had to respect him. Lakers, yeah. Yeah, I feel like he's going to... well, I mean, yeah, he won a championship, so... Cloudy before a storm. That cloudy looked kind of weird. That looked like that movie, like, 2012. Like, it looked like them type of clouds. Like, look how it looks over there. Nah, the world's ending in this game.
400 yards. Turn left.
It's like, DK, you and I both know that clouds don't look like that. Like, we both live in the same state. Like, come on now. Don't you tell me that. I know I've seen them world-ending movies. That's a good movie y'all should go check out. It's Greenland. That's a crazy movie. They got that one guy, King Bash, she's in there. Look like in the south. Oh yeah, because this is in Texas. Hey, what's up, Leans with it? Hey, guys, if you have, or, I mean, obviously you haven't, but, no, y'all should definitely go follow, Leans with it. She streams Call of Duty and stuff, so yeah, go show her some love and support. Sonic clouds in the south get real dark. That's why I couldn't live out there. I woke up and been like, bro, what's going on? I've been scared, calling up people. They be like, oh, no, it's normal. Nah, that's not normal, bro. Clouds actually do look nice down south. The time when I did go down there and I saw the clouds, I was just like, hey, like, can we get these clouds within Seattle?
Turn sharp right.
No problem, Leans. How's it going? It's going good. It's going good, Illy. I appreciate it, Illy. Yeah, I'm just trying to do some extra stuff in this game, like jumps and all that. Try to get like 3 stars, but I think I might end up playing something else. Yeah, because they're giving me some like slowest cars and stuff. That's one thing about me, Leans. If you be in this stream often, you're gonna see me switching games a lot. So just a heads up. I don't think there's no more jumps. It snowed this weekend, but it didn't only rain. Oh, that's good. You don't want no snow. You definitely do not want no snow. It's like, I got a leg exercise walking in that snow. That snow was insane. Yeah, I think I might end up playing Fortnite. Snow is in North Carolina. Yeah. Yeah, I was like, I don't want no more snow. I'm like, after this past them snow days, I'm like, I don't want it. Okay. Alright, cool. People get mad about that type. That's one thing about, like, streaming. People get mad too easily in your streams. I'm like, fam, like, I thought this stream said TMossBoss. I thought I had control of this stream. I guess I don't. Okay, V, if you ain't got it, alright. Because you ain't got to put my business on blast like that, so. Middle of the state. Dang. And honestly, like, Illy, people talk like that. They'll get mad. They're like, you don't want to, like, play a game that they like. I'm like, I just don't feel like playing it no more. If I mean, you have the game, so you can play it. But, no, they get mad. People get mad. They just too easily get mad. But, Leans, how do you like streaming so far? That's what I was going to ask you in your stream, but how do you like it so far? Because I remember you did say that you started last year. I was like, I started more so because you said June. I started in January. Well, I did kind of start like late 2020, but I had to say I officially took it serious in January 2021. Can I sit in this? Nope. Dang. Why are you shooting me? What did I do to you? I started because that's when YouTube was giving me those strikes. And so I had picked up streaming. It was all like, if I lose my channel, I'll just go and start streaming. Burgers be good. DK, I feel like you trying to make everybody in chat hungry. Time flies. It does. It honestly does. Yeah, I was like, YouTube was freaking, they was just like, oh, no, we gonna give him some strikes. I thought I was gonna lose my channel. I ain't even lying. Those just chatting streams. Yeah, that's why I was just kind of testing the waters with streaming. I was like, I didn't really know what to do. And I was like, you know what? I was just like, all right, let me go ahead and play some video games. a vibe too. I liked it. I liked it. But that was the thing. I was like, all I was just doing was like scrolling through social media and finding like those playlist things to listen to. Know you a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. I don't need that. Bruh. Who is shooting? Who is shooting? Like, you, first off, you suck at shooting. Second, like, at least, like, wait till you get closer. That person, dang. Run up on an elite shot. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. They're like, because the guys were trying to say he knocked them out, and I'm like, it didn't really look like a knockout punch. I think, yeah, like NLE Choppa said, he lost his balance and fell down. I like how when the guy, he posted the video, his, like, lip was all messed up. He was trying to dodge him and slip. Yeah, he overall, he slipped. You know. People be slipping and falling in fights. He almost had it. Get all that stuff. Okay, I gotta give credit due though. I'm starting to understand why people love Young Boy so much. I'm not. It's gonna take me a while to understand why people like him so much. It's like freaking like no, it's been proven. Adele, Ariana Grande, and Mariah Carey can like do a song together. People still gonna comment saying why be better. Like in singing, like it's. And it's stuff like that. That's why I don't know. It'll be a while before I become a YB fan. Who's Young Boy? He's a new rapper. He likes to wear black forces and just, you know, he has like a unique way of fighting. Like he don't move his shoulders when he fights. His shoulders are just stiffed out, and you know, he's just an aggressive person overall. But overall, he's a rapper, so most rappers drop once a year. He drops every 2 months, consistent. So people like him, not a fan, but I'm starting to understand. I'm like, fam, look, it don't matter to me how much or how many times a rapper drops. You know, at the end of the day, I feel like his fans just be toxic towards other people for no reason. And I feel like, you know, it probably a lot of people are a fan of his because of his music, but I feel like people are just a fan just for the memes. And then yeah, they heard his music, it was just like, oh, okay, you know, this is entertaining, it's like cool and all, but me personally, I'm like, you know, his fans commenting under it's, you know, random people's songs like saying, oh, he better, why be better? I'm like, he's not, so y'all can stop. Drop 10 times. Card 1 time, make gold. Yeah, exactly. Look at Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar, like, literally came back from, like, a 2-year disappearance just to say top of the morning. And look how that turned out. That became a whole TikTok trend. Consistency is a big part of his appeal. I really don't pay attention to his consistency. It's like, if he drops, he drops. That just means he got a lot of music. It's like any rapper. My favorite rapper drops every 2 years. Yeah. I'm like, a lot of rappers do. Because they just, and that's the thing. I'm like, have you went back and listened to their older music? Because I feel like a lot of times, like, I know there's rappers I listen to, I'm like, dang, I wish they dropped more. But then there's also, like, a whole, like, thing of, like, music I haven't even listened to. But a lot of people say that they don't like him because he on dropping enough. I'm like, but the band's, like, 30... I feel like it gets to a point in time in the rapper's age where it's like, okay, I can't be, like, 70-something years old still rapping about the hard streets. It's like, nah, it's gonna go from hard streets to old folks home real quick, so... I'm not saying he's old, but I'm just saying, like, it just gets to a point in time where it's like a rapper just, they move on. They want to venture out, do other things. Or at least, like, help other rappers, I guess. Drop too much and you lose the ability to make something new. I have to agree with that, DK. Because then it's going to get to a point in time where it's like, okay, he drops, and it's like, all right, now what? Then he is going to be one of those rappers that drops, like, every, 2 years. See their point? Yeah, no, he does. But I feel like it's just a lot of art behind it. I feel like with NBA YoungBoy, his music is like this is what I think with NBA YoungBoy. This is, I feel like, how I figured him out. Takes a beat, raps over it, says some stuff. Okay, song done. Takes that same beat, change it up a little bit. Get the original lyrics to that other song, changes up a few things in the lyrics, another, then it's like, okay, got another song down, and he just keeps doing that. And I honestly feel like that's like the easiest form and easiest way of making music. There's a lot of replay value. Yeah. But if you listen to NBA Young, does his, like, flow change? Is his music different? Is he doing, like, singing? Is he, like, on the same level as Childish Gambino? Or let me think of another artist that's, like, like I'm saying, if he could, like, sing, rap, he don't come off as a guy that dance, but I'm just saying, like, if he's, like, versatile where he could do a lot with his music, then alright, cool. Drake. Alright, then, yeah, Drake. Man went from Marvin's Room to Way Too Sexy. I'm saying, like, he's a versatile artist. He's an artist where I'm like, bro, you could drop whenever. I'm gonna be happy. Tootsie Slide. I didn't care about that. I was like, that was a video I didn't really care too much about. Because of his fans. I don't know. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, he is a good artist, but I just think his fans have, like, they've ruined his, like, his, like, credibility. They... Why does he keep jumping? It's like, bruh. All that jumping around. It's like, man, stop all that. Oh my god. It's like, bruh, what is you jumping for? Like, made that battle a lot longer than it should have been. All that just to die anyways. Cardi fans too, but I feel Cardi is a little bit of me. Yeah, Cardi fans, they be at his shows acting all weird and stuff, thinking they being sacrificed. I'm like, man, stand up and enjoy the music. I would not want fans like that. I'm just saying, like, fans that just be acting weird. It's like, if I was a rapper and I had fans that act like that, I'd been like, oh, wait a minute. Like, DJ, stop the music. Like, y'all gonna have to stop acting weird. I'm like, you guys can't be at these shows thinking you being sacrificed or thinking you, you know, it's like a ritual. I'm like, bro, we just here for music and that's it. Cardi fans be out there thinking they be all laid out in the middle of the... Like, there be the ones that's mosh pitting. People ego. That wouldn't boost my ego. I've been like, look, y'all just stay here. Don't move. Don't do nothing. Because they the type of fans, or it's like, they seem like the type of people that they, like, purposely would go out and drink blood. Just want them to stand there. I want them to enjoy the music. I don't want them to be off up in the crowd acting weird. What's up, Liz? I'm saying some like fans, they be in the crowd just being extra. Like, for an example, Michael Jackson fans. That man was standing up on stage for a solid 3 minutes. Man twisted his head and the girl passed out. I'm like, that, no. I like that, nah. But that was funny, though. I was like, how that girl pass out? No, the man ain't dance. He ain't did nothing. Like, just an interesting stream. What happened? They love Michael Jackson. Oh, for sure. It was interesting to hear. And now it's got to keep performing when people is getting hurt. I think he might have. I don't know for sure, but... No, that was Travis Scott. No, that was Travis Scott. I mean, Lil Nas X, he might have did it too, but I think that was, yeah, Travis Scott recently. Done that. Yeah. Yeah, Travis Scott's the one that did that. Yeah, I'm like, that's definitely one thing I make sure. I'm like, I tell fans, that's what I would want to do, like, mellow music. Like, music where it's like, you ain't even gotta, like, be mosh pitting or none of that. Like, I just want to do, like, mellowed out music. But I actually do want to get into, like, EDM and stuff, but... Telling everyone, like, hey, look, don't do drugs. Just bring water and bring oxygen. That's it. And if you got asthma, then stay in the far back. That apology was trash. Most apology videos aren't really all that good. I think a lot of times people just gotta own up to their mistakes and, you know, just... It's like, hey, it's like... I don't know, me personally, if it would have been me, like, I would have owned up to it. I'm not going to, you know, I'm going to be devastated. And, yeah, just be like, I know, like, an apology isn't going to do anything, but if I can do something, I'm like, hey, just let me know. I mean, was Jenna Marble? Oh, yeah, Jenna Marble, yeah. Her apology was good. Just let me get the kill. Wait a second. Why do people do all this jumping stuff? And he's like, oh, let me build a house real quick. Swear. Yeah, let me just go ahead and jump, because that's, you know. I hope he dies. Please die. Please die. No, cancel. I want to see him die. Please. Please. Please die. I swear, that person had one job and you couldn't even do it. She's done some messed up. She was really yeah, her apology video, I think it, yeah, that was an apology video where I'm like, okay, I accept. Like, it don't... Oh, nah, come on. But... Who is another person? Like, Shane Dawson. Like, his... I don't know. All this stuff. I feel like a lot of the times people be apologizing. Please die. Please. Come on, bruh. Take this person out. Right, yeah. Shane Dawson was somebody where I was just like, bruh, the stuff that you did is... Thank you. I hope you win the game, whoever that person is. Feel security in the people who set up the event deserves blame than Travis, so that's it. Oh, no, I mean, like, he is an artist at the end of the day. I'm like, you know, any, you know, body can, like, that can happen to anybody, especially if them crowds be getting crazy, but... please don't, come on, don't die. Why is it taking forever for the game to start? That's the question. Yeah, she definitely popping off. What? Nivea? How do you say that name? Navi? Oh. Hopefully they win. Shane Dawson, that name sounds... Shane Dawson, he used to do, like, comedy skits, but a lot of the comedy skits was, like... They were racist. They were pretty much racist. Like, he did some videos where I'm like, bro, even back in that day, you should have known that that wasn't gonna slide. Like, I know things has changed a lot, you know, with content creating, but... Never understood that. People doing, like, racist comedy skits, yeah, that he was blackfacing, he was... And then it's like, people are comparing, like, him to Jenna Marbles. I'm like, nah, Jenna... I don't know, I'm not trying to, like, defend anybody or what, but... I do feel like that Jenna Marbles, like, she might have not, you know, realized, like, how serious it was going to be, but... I hate when people do edgy stuff and try to call it. Yeah, it's, like, far from it. He also say he was... Oh, yeah. Yeah, he did say he was going to do some questionable stuff with the cat. And I was like, I don't know about that one, man. I don't know what's up with, like, the disrespect towards cats. Like, I know I got my ill feelings towards cats. I would have a cat as a pet, but it would have to be, like, I would have to know that cat since it was a kitten. But, did the one streamer, Alinity, and she was like, didn't she, like, spit, like, vodka, or she did something to a cat. I know she threw the cat over her, like, head and stuff, but then she did another time when she, like, put, like, vodka in the cat's face. How I feel about David Dobrik? I mean, you know, because I've watched his videos frequently, so I'm not trying to, like, I know people are going to have their ill feelings towards him, and I don't want to take that. I don't like him. Yeah, like, and that's the thing, like, no, you have every right in the world to not like him, but... It's like, I still watch his videos. You know, that's something I'm gonna own up to, and I'm gonna, you know, I still watch his videos. I definitely don't like the stuff that he did, but about the cancel culture, I feel like they need to cancel people that needs to be canceled and not cancel Barack Obama because he walked outside with his left foot instead of his right. They'll do some stuff like that. Like, oh, Barack Obama, he said he doesn't like Pokemon. Canceled. Barack Obama is over party. I'm like, dude, alright, sure. There to be canceled. For sure. Needs to be canceled. That too, DK. That too. This fake outrage. Most people don't care for real. It's more like streets to be angry than... Yeah, but there's some people out there that do take that stuff to the heart. Let me come out and say that I don't like Reebok shoes, and people gonna be like, TMossBoss is canceled. He don't like Reeboks. He's racist to Reeboks. I didn't realize I could be racist to a brand, but all right, yeah, sure, I guess. It doesn't really look good either when I don't own anything Reebok related. I don't have. Bruh, if that phone thing go off one more time.
So, our first rocket
I don't have no Reebok clothes or shoes, so.
But you know what they say? When one launchpad door closes, another one opens. And behind that door, there's
Some
a bigger
people
rocket with more telescope parts
deserve
in
to be
it.
canceled. I just
Which
stopped
you will
watching
go
them.
and source
Oh yeah, that no.
right now.
They're the one YouTuber. I don't watch him no more. I Show Speed. I know he still's like growing and people still like him, but I deleted all the reaction videos I had of him after he came out and said, what did he say to that girl? The girl was all like, no, I don't, I wouldn't do nothing for you. And then he was all like, well, what if I take it? And I'm like, bro, you don't say stuff like that. I don't care if you know that person, if you cool with that person, like, you don't say stuff like that. So I overall, like, I can't remember if I unsubscribed from him or not, but I definitely deleted my videos from him. And think apparently you could be racist to anything or anyone except, like, I know. Yeah. Her name is she used to say the N-word, especially the hard R, called her bandmate. Knowing the N-word probably. It's not even more so she's the girl to get judged. Right? Oh wow, I didn't know that. I know who that is too, cause they kicked her out. I was just like, cause no, it was so funny thing about that. I remember when the group had kicked her out, and they tried to say they overall said it was because she did a song with Machine Gun Kelly, and so I'm like, well that's messed up. Why are you gonna kick her? And then when I heard all that stuff with her, I was like, oh, well that's why she got kicked out. Yeah, I seen why he's banned off Twitch. It's people like that, content creators like that. I just can't support it. I can't support, like, going around trolling people that didn't even ask to be trolled. You want to leave with their manager. Kicked her out. Yeah. But yeah, I was like, I saw that. I was like, dang, that's wild. All right. So they're thinking about it's a permanent ban, but it's a little much. But yeah, he be trolling people a lot. So I don't know. Me personally, I'm like, Twitch is probably like, we don't want that. And if you going around like doing hate raids to people, like that's not good. So they probably had their reason. I understand the reason for it, but stand to 14 days. Yeah, but he comes back and he does it all over again, so can't be racist to white people. I don't know. I feel like you call like somebody a racist, derogatory, regardless of what it is. Like me personally, I feel like it's racist. What's this?
This'll really improve focusing.
Did I do something?
Plus, I can paint some
I'm gonna walk away now because I don't know what that did. So, and the whole place might end up blowing up. So, I will not do that no more. It didn't even sound right when I hit it. Well, alright, because this might stir up some stuff. So I'm just going to say my personal opinion. I do feel like that if you purposely go out your way and, approach a white person and you start saying racist, derogatory things towards them, or you just call them a derogatory name. I'm not even going to use the word racist, but you call them a derogatory name referring to their skin color. Me personally, I feel like that's racist. Like, because it's like you're saying, like, you can't fight a blue flame with an orange flame. Like, at the end of the day, they're both flames, and it's just going to be more damaging regardless, so. You can prejudice the white, but I agree that since they never experienced oppression, you can't be racist. Yeah, but I don't know. Me personally, I'm like, racism is racism. It's like, it's still like a hate crime and all that other extra stuff. Like, you go out and kill a white person because of the color of their skin. Like, what is going on with the game? It's like, I don't even, bro, I am walking away. Like, I see it as this, like, racism is racism, like, I'm like, I know people gonna have their ill feelings towards it, but I just don't see it as like, oh, it's like, there's, you know, certain things to it, like, because if that's the case, then I'm like, would you go up to a white person's like face right now and call them like some racist derogatory name? Like, would you call them like, I don't know, I don't feel comfortable saying it on stream, but yeah, because I might mess around. Ain't gonna get my stream shut down, so, but. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Side key, definitely very. Yeah, see, that's why I'm like, you know, I'll have the conversation, but I'm just saying, like, I will be honest on how I feel on the conversation. I'm not going to agree with people because they, you know, it's the right thing or whatever. Like, if I have my, you know, things to say about it, I will say how I feel, so. As bad as I don't think it's as bad as the N-word. I think all racist derogatory words is bad regardless of, you know, what effect it has or whatever. But I'm just saying, like, would you guys go up to a white person and call them the C-word? This would be off stream. Okay, yeah. I'd hope you freaking end up on America's Funniest Videos. I think I'm gonna find something else to play. These more chains. Oh, that is free. I was like, what? V, you ain't gotta put my personal business on blast like that. I'm just saying, like. Playing this, we want Fortnite. Well, the game is free. I mean, you very well can play the game like on any platform possible. So, I paid money for this game. I will play it. At least say that like with a game that I paid for. You saying it with Fortnite, like you can't download that game on your phone right now and play it. Like what? Like, bruh, don't do that. Say, well, at least I could get kills in Fortnite. Yeah, how about that? Everybody, y'all want to jump on my back about not playing Fortnite. At least I get kills. $1v1, you right? I mean, That would be a good. I would consider that offer, but I don't know. You might know some. See, I feel like people that say some stuff like that, then they know something and they be like extra good at the game for no reason. So I play duos with V so she can. Well, I am kind of busy driving, so yeah, I'm busy switching a different car. Terrible at Fortnite. Who isn't terrible at Fortnite? I have games where I'll do crazy good, and I have other games where I'm like, what was that? Another game I just don't get how people sit down and play is like Warzone and freaking all the other like challenging battle royale, especially Warzone. I'm like, fam, that game, that's a game. I'm like, I don't know what is wrong with this car. Why it got so much stuff on it? Got it. It was a few solo games. Oh yeah, I remember that. That was Battlefield 5. Yeah, I remember when they did that. That was fun though. I remember playing it. I thought it was good. I don't think they carried on with it because yeah, Battlefield 2042. I was like, I wouldn't even consider that a Battlefield game. Yeah, no, it was alright, but it was just one of those things. I'm like, I'll play Battlefield. Battlefield, cool. Cool. It's just one of those games where you have to like, you know, get into. I just remember playing Bad Company 2. If you had definitely played them like in the Bad Company 2 era, you would have liked Battlefield. That and Battlefield 3. Those are the two best Battlefield games of all time. Even though 4 and 3 is like identical, but still. Try to do a battle. Yeah. Why my car? What? But yeah. Battlefield was just good back in the 360 days. Try to play Battlefield, but it's too much of a learning curve. Oh no, for sure it is. For 100% it is. I remember when I played, what was it? Yeah, it was like Bad Company 2 and Battlefield 3. I played those games. I'm like, fam. I got good at it, though. I'd never forget, because there's like, they have like an achievement, and I think, yeah, it's in Battlefield 3. Yeah, the patience. I did. That was like in the time where I was like, I lived for multiplayer games. But no, I had like the MVP achievement in Battlefield 3, and that's like when you were like the best player like in the whole game. I was like, I had got like more points than everybody. I was like, played multiplayer. I did. I actually did. I was really into multiplayer when I was in high school, but then as the time progressed on, and I was like, I just stopped because my friends, they all, you know, they all started getting married and having kids, and then I'm over there just, I'm like, dang. I honestly feel like Will Smith in the end in the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air now. I'm like, dang, I'm sitting here looking around. I'm like, bruh. It's like my turn. It's like, yeah. Hopefully whoever my like wife is, hopefully she's into video games. If she is, I'm like, bruh, I'm like, hey, like, I'm about to play some games about 5 minutes. Wake her up in the middle of the... No, I wouldn't do that. I know how important sleep is, so I wouldn't do that to her. I ain't gonna wake nobody up. Hopefully, bruh, hopefully a girl freaking responds to me. Hopefully I'd freaking, like... I'm like, is this true? Is this real life? Like, I am down bad right now. The Moss Family channel. I can see it happening one day. I can see it happening. Yeah, yeah. Expected to. Exactly. I'll make a post like, alright, I'm done. I ain't doing this no more. A lot of the time. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I ain't doing this no more. Girl gonna message me talking about, aren't you that big-headed guy that plays CarX on Twitch? Like, I would say I have an average-sized head, but yeah, sure, I guess. She's like, you're kind of cute. And I'm like, well. Then they were like, then I'm just gonna look at my kids and be like, and that's how I met your mom. Does that mean? Wait, what does what mean? Did I say something? I don't know what's happening right now. I feel like I'm like... Wait, what happened? What's going on? Well, yeah, this like V, stay. Did I say something? Fam, I am confused. Like V. Said MBN. MB, what is she know what it means? I don't know what it means. I have people be saying like stuff and it's like, just spell it out. I'm like, I have like a 5th grade education. I don't know what half of that stuff be meaning half of the time. People be using code words to me. I'm like, what is this? The government? I'm like, knows too. Well, I was in the smaller 5th grade class. Like, I was like, we was like the Breakfast Club, but the 5th grade edition. Like, I was in detention, freaking, you know, taking pine cones and throwing it at my friends. That's what I was doing in 5th grade. I'm confused. I'm saying, like, I was not, like, teachers would be trying to tell me stuff. And they're all like, they'd be like, oh, it's like, you know, what did you learn today? I'm like, I've learned nothing, because I'm not going to remember any of this when I go home, so. Detention in 5th grade. Yeah. I remember they gave me detention. No, so we had, they were handing out detentions like crazy. So we were playing kickball, I think, and the ball went in the woods. So I was the only, like, coordinated one that could go back there and get it. I come back out, and the teacher was just like, were you just back there? And I'm like, yeah, I was going to get a ball. She just pointed at me and said detention. I'm like, for getting a ball. I'm like, so if I had left the ball back there, then what would have happened? L school. Yeah, it is freaking, yeah. Being in a special group for advanced readers. Tell me how it was actually a reading group for horrible readers. I remember getting detention of it. That's wow. I remember one teacher, she got so mad, she told the class, you guys all have a form of like ADD or ADHD. We all kind of looked at each other like, we don't know what that means, but we gonna high five anyways, because it sounds fancy. I bet it was a loud slap too, V. V did one of those like Looney Tunes slap. Like she took the glove off and slapped the kid across the face. That kid was just stunned and shocked. Like, what do I like do after this? Do I hide? Do I like? Know what detention was till middle school. But only be during lunch. Yeah, we had detention. I had detention all the way back in elementary. Like early elementary. Silent. I imagine it would. It did. I got ISD in middle school for pushing a kid. I'm trying to think. What was the last time I think I got detention? Oh yeah, it was for skipping class. That was in high school. They gave me detention on a Saturday. That was the worst thing ever. After that, I said, no, I don't want to do it no more. I was like, I think my senior year came. I was just like, I'm never getting detention again. TMoss was like, that sound. I was like, I'm saying it does. I was like, that sounds fancy. I was just like, what is that, a car or something? Is that like an Audi? I'm like, well, I don't know what ADHD is, but I looked at my friends. I said, hey, we gotta dab each other up on that one. And Liz and V, they were so there like, I'm trying to think, who can I? They were the Dudley boys. I feel like they were the type that would slam a kid through a table. Attention for hurting. So yeah, it's like you guys is all like, look up the Dudley. Well, I think Liz, you probably know what I'm talking about. I don't know if V if you watch wrestling, but yeah, you guys is definitely doing some like double arm choke slams. Freaking boys was in there terrified. You guys probably had like entrance music when you walked into school too. Scared. I'd be scared too. I'd been like, hey, they had walked up behind me. I had just grabbed onto the table and been like, oh nah. I'd be like, look, I've been like Paul Heyman. I'm like, look, I'm just an advocate. I'm like, nah, hold on for a second. Two rules in my family: don't mess with me, don't mess with my cousin. Both about it. Oh, he did. That's. I'm like, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have like a TV show about us all. I'm like, and then it's gonna get to like, it's gonna at some point in time. I'm like, if there was Liz and V, then it's just gonna be some kid going through some glass. Like, they're definitely the muscle. I was just like, I hired them for security, and I had to fire them because they did too much security. Like, imagine having to explain to an old folks home, like, you know, you just up there visiting, and then all of a sudden the grandfather ended up getting put in the walls of Jericho. So family members. No, I didn't. Well, it was when I was in elementary. I went to, but he was like more so. I think he was like by marriage, but he was a cousin. I went to school with my cousins. Yeah, same. School with family, I feel like would just be so much better. Went to a private school. Appreciate the follow. What? I'm Roger. It says in the description that I do solos or with friends, so. I just be wanting to play the game by myself or with friends. I don't feel like it is. Just doing MP. What you mean? Like I just said I'm playing the game by myself. I don't know what that means, but you still trying to join? I'm like, just said I'm playing the game by myself. About to be. It's a friend of mine. Is that like their government name? I'm like, that's. I'll call her. Oh, okay, now I know who you're talking about. I was about to say, I was like, that's an actual name? That's like a government name? I'm like, I honestly, and if that was like a person's government name, I wouldn't even try to say like loser. I'd be like, I looked at the board and been like, if I was a substitute teacher and saw that, I'd be like, Loser? They looked at me, it's like, it's loser. I'm like, I can't call you that. I can't call you that. I can't call you L either, because that's equivalent to calling you loser, so. They call her loser. Yeah, I think the time when she joined my stream, I think I said loser beam. I say her name, but I just feel like that's kind of messed up. Like, hey, what's up, loser? Like, I can't do. I'll call anybody else by first or last name, but like you for an example, Liz. Like I say Liz. I ain't gonna be like, oh, what's up, toxic? Like, call her beam or jet. Okay, yeah, because I'm like, I can't. My name is Winner. It's like, all right, Charlie Sheen. It's like, I didn't realize it was 2011 all over again. Somebody came up to me and they was like introducing themselves and they was like, oh, my name is Winner. I'm like, sorry. I can't call you that. It's like those names. Winner beep. Yeah, like, see, you know. I like that. That's cool. But, I mean, it's just, I wouldn't call her, like, you know, loser. That's something. Even if me and her did become cool, like, friends and stuff, I couldn't do it. To call her. No, it's like, no, it's a thing between you guys. Like, but with me, I'm like, I couldn't do it. Like, even if there was like a friend's government name, I'm like, bro, can I call you like Anthony or like Carl or something? Like, why I gotta call you like loser? I'm like, no, I'm calling. I can't call the person low either. I'm like, that just don't. Like 4 years. See, yeah, you've known her for some time. Call me that? Nah, I can't. I ain't doing that. I couldn't call. See, that's the thing. I don't refer to women as that. I think I've said that before. Even if it was like a friendly way, I still couldn't call a woman the B word. You know me, Liz. You know the type of person I am. I'd never call a woman the B word, but I would roast her beyond, like, existence. Surrounded by winners. Like, that sounds like some, like, Instagram caption. I'm like, fam, you only got one mirror. Like, and it got water spots on it, so. And it's a bathroom mirror. It ain't like it's no studio. Illy the type of person to take a picture of himself in front of a mirror talking about, I'm only having a conversation with myself because I like to have a winning conversation. Like, that's called insane. And there's homes for that, so. YouTuber we call Legend of. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. I'm saying, like, Illy's the type of person to say some stuff like that. I'm like, bro, we don't call that, like, you know, what you tried to make it out to be. We call that, like, you belong in Arkham Asylum, like, sitting next to Joker, you know. And you probably would have a conversation with you. And the funny thing about it, he'll say that and never not had one conversation with himself in the mirror. I'll talk to ourselves. I might, like, if I'm, like, trying to figure out something, I'll be like, now, where did I put, I'll say it out loud, but I'll be like, oh, hey, Tyler, how's your day going? My day's going good. How about yours? Oh, yeah, it's chill, bro. Chill, bro. We both experienced the same day. Yeah, I know, but I just wanted to ask you. You see how crazy that sounds? Do you hear how insane that sounds? Forensic conversation, technically. Yeah, you get into an argument with yourself out in public and see how far you get with that. Insane at all. Like, alright, you get out in public and you talk about, nah, bruh, like, no, it's all like, LeBron is not better than Michael Jordan. Yes, no, he's not. Yes, you, and people are looking at you all like, fam, he is talking to himself. Like, nah, we gotta leave. That's the question. Would you guys fight yourself? You looked yourself in the mirror, like, size yourself up and start fighting, because that's what it's gonna lead to. Streams tomorrow. It's all good, Liz. Come on, I'll spin out. There we go. Just want to have a winning conversation. But who's winning? That's the question. Who's winning? You or you? Like, it makes no sense. Myself. But would you have a fist fight with yourself? Illy the type of person, he would fight himself. Looked in the mirror talking about, bro, what you looking at? His friends is all like, fam, this your reflection. It's like, nah, this ain't no reflection. Like, this dude's sizing me up right now. Nah, hold my stuff real quick. Start punching the mirror, then cut his hand. His reflection won the fight, like... That's why I just looked at you and just been like, so what did you learn today? Like, what did you learn? Bro, it's like my phone got another update. Dang, why are these updates? I have friends. Yeah, when you having a full-on conversation with yourself, you know, friends get scared. I'm just saying that's some stuff that would personally scare me. If I see a friend talking to themselves, I'm like, nah, that ain't normal. It's mirror sometimes. I'm curious on, like, that conversation. And it's probably be like some deep conversations too. These winning conversations. But okay, if you say you're the winner and you look in the mirror and you're having a winning conversation, who is winning? I am confused by the logic. I don't get it. Routine. Alright, see, now that I can understand. I can understand that. But Illy's out here all like, you know, is it a draw? Like, somebody gotta win or lose. Illy be like, well, I won, so you lost. At the same time, you won and lost. So you're 1-1. Exactly. He gonna be like, nah, hold on. He like, I ain't gonna lose this. He's like, hold on for a sec. I need to go talk to myself real quick. BRB. Yeah, when it's two different people. But if Floyd Mayweather talking about, oh yeah, it's gonna be Floyd Mayweather versus Floyd Mayweather. Yeah, let's see how, like, people at the, you know, an insane asylum be waiting for him outside. Or at the end, he's just probably doing it for a cash grab. And you know there'll be people that'll pay money to see it, because you know definitely I'll be on Twitter trying to find out. I ain't gonna, and well, I'll figure out a way of watching it. That can't. If that happens, and people are, that fight better be free. It's like I ain't pay a man to go crazy. Okay, now that's not even a fair fight. Like, a 40-year-old man that's, you know, been training boxing like a good portion of his life, going up against his dad that hasn't boxed in like, what, how many years? I know that one video that they always show of them where they were arguing with each other. I was just like, dang. I was like, that man, that's what you know, like his dad's his trainer. Yeah, I think I don't know if he still trains him, but yeah, I think he was at one point. But yeah, he was like flat out like arguing with his dad. I'm like, bruh, like you, all right. Student that outshines the master, so Floyd Senior taking an L. I'm sorry. But something happened. So I see you in the stream. You in the stream. All right, DK. Appreciate you for stopping by. Shout out to DK, guys. But that's just something I'm like, I don't know. All the money in the world. I'm like, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't box my dad. Maybe if it was like a video game and he, you know, he played the game, then yeah, sure. I'm like, it's a video game, but not in real life, nah. Now my sister, on the other hand, I'm like, nah. I told my sister straight up, meet me at WrestleMania. It's like, I'm putting my sister in the master lock, and I am not letting go. It's like, I'm not gonna put my hands on her. I ain't gonna hit her, but I would put my sister in a submission hold. Who are brothers? They say they never boxed each other. Yeah, it's like, I just think, yeah, it's, you know, it's the stuff that caused like that damage. I wouldn't do that. But, like, wrestling, I know, like, okay, like, if anything's, you know, me and my sister are gonna be out there having fun. But, like, to actually cause, like, physical harm to the other, nah, I wouldn't do that. I like how I said that, but I was just like, I just said I'll put my sister either in the Master Lock or Walls of Jericho. Yeah, wrestling is much different. Alright, Mario. Jeff, that's one thing that I was thinking the other day. I was like, nah, Matt Hardy done has some dark storylines. I mean, he had to do the story where he had to work with his ex-girlfriend and her, well, I don't think they were dating, but still, they turned it into a storyline. And then, then the whole thing where he's trying to kill his own brother. I'm like, bruh, why did you guys got him doing? That's why he went over to AEW. Matt Hardy was all like, nah, WWE got me out here seeming like this, like, mentally insane person. To go through these dark stories, he has some kind of some dark. Oh no, for sure. He 100% has to. Or he's just a person. It's either that or he has like the most don't care attitude of all time. like he said like hey, I don't care, like as long as I'm getting paid. I'm like, but me personally, I'm like, I don't know. I couldn't do both those storylines. I couldn't do it. Where it's like one storyline's about killing my brother, and then the other storyline is me taking L's on losing to my ex-girlfriend's new boyfriend. Nah. Excited about stuff Jeff would do. Oh, Jeff, well, I don't know. Jeff Hardy hasn't really had, like, no dark moment, besides the one with Matt Hardy, his brother, but other than that, I wouldn't say he's had, like, no dark moments in wrestling. I felt like it was kind of messed up, though, where they had it where when he did come back, they had it where he was, like, you know, they keep, like, throwing, like, alcohol and drugs in his face. The way he would. Oh, yeah, for sure. I would rather, honestly, though, at the end of the day, I'd rather do that than the Matt Hardy storylines. It's like, I'm afraid of heights, but I'm like, yeah, but I just feel like, you know, doing stories that's like, just overall, like, messing with your head and stuff, I don't think that's something that I would do. Throw that alcohol in his face. I'm saying, like, I was like, bro, why is y'all doing this? Like, the man's trying to, like, not do that. I just feel like that's just poor writing on WWE's part. That's extremely poor writing. I forgot that fate. Yeah, it was just poor writing. I'm like, there's so many different storylines that you can do with them, and you guys just, nah, we're gonna have it where we try to do some dark stuff. I'm like, that's not dark. That's like messing with the person's mental. Using a lot of wrestlers. Yeah, always. I remember then it was the one where it was all like they I think it was Chris Jericho and Shawn Michaels, and Chris Jericho had punched Shawn Michaels wife in the face, like swelled her lip up and things, and I think, yeah, they was like, she took an actual hit. I'm like, I wouldn't do that. I ain't gonna put my wife's jeopardy or her face, life, or anything's in jeopardy for some, you know, wrestling purposes. But Shawn Michaels, though, I think he just got like some lifelong contract with WWE. That's probably why he did that. Let a wrestler have a cheating spouse. Never let him live it down. Exactly. And they still be bringing up John Cena to Nikki Bella, like, bruh, like, she done moved on. I think, yeah, she's married, got a kid by the new guy and stuff. John Cena out here being peacemaker and things. I'm like, bruh, like, they have moved on. It's like, you guys don't need to bring it up every single time like they appear on TV. They'll bring it up for no reason, too. John Cena's just like, oh, I'm just, you know, trying to have one last wrestling match. You know who else had one last wrestling match? Nikki Bella. And then the fans go crazy. I'm like, what sense does that even make? What does that have anything to do with? I'm like, fam. Getting patted in the back. Promos be wild. I'm saying, I'm like, they say stuff like that. I approach Vince McMahon and be like, hey, you gonna have to relax with these promos, bruh. That don't make no sense. Having these old wild promos for what? Now, the one, I had to say, the one, like, segment that I did like that was dark was when Randy Orton was going up against the McMahon family. Now, that was some good writing. Not being sensitive or you fired. Yeah, I feel like Vince, he has said some stuff like that to me. That's why I couldn't have been the wolf. I already know if I wrestled for WWE, I definitely got fired within these past 2 years. They had been like, nope. There's just like, I probably been champion and all that. They'd be like, he's being released. I'm like, bro, I'm still champion though. Well, you're gonna have to relinquish it. That was kind of fun. Stephanie Man was one of my wrestling crushes growing up. I don't know. I'm trying to think, who was my wrestling crush growing up? I'm trying to think. Ah, man, I can't even. I don't. Well, I'm more so like I wouldn't say I had a bunch. Yeah, I don't. With me, I was like I'm more so liked her because of her singing. I thought I was just like, fam. I'm like, and she does ring announcing, but Lillian Garcia. I didn't say I had a crush on her, but I was just like, nah, she a good. I was like, that's probably like Ava. Oh, actually, you know what? No, that's who it is, and it's actually she's a part of the company now. Kayla Braxton. That's my like. She ain't a wrestler, but that out of all of WWE, that's my wrestling crush right now. Why somebody joined in talking about I like Jillian Hall. I'm like, yeah, you can lead this stream, bro. I'm like, yeah, you could definitely. I don't know where you want to go, but Sean McCool is kind of cute. I can't believe she's married Undertaker. Seems like, oh, I know. Same with Beth Phoenix and Edge. That was like a marriage. That was just like you had told like 11 or 12-year-old me like, oh yeah, like they gonna be married at some point in time. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe, possibly. But I know another wrestling marriage that caught me by surprise was Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella. I was like, I wasn't expecting that. I was like, but hey, I'm like, I'm happy for Daniel Bryan because I'm like, nah, he's from Washington, so I'm like, I gotta be happy for my Washington guys. Well, he doesn't go by Daniel Bryan anymore. He could be like Bryan Danielson, which is his actual name. I was like, I thought that was kind of Seem Undertaker would be single for life or marry a gothic girl. Yeah, but I think that was just because of his, like, who he was as a wrestler. Like, I feel like other than that, like, nah, Undertaker, he just comes off as somebody that's like, he's not who he is on TV. Like, he don't wear black everywhere he goes. He ain't the Undertaker everywhere he goes. He probably is intimidating to a lot of people. They just see this, like, 6'5", 300-pound dude come through and he's like, towering over people, and he's like, I can stump you guys out if I wanted to. Then it's like, yeah, he's probably intimidating to a lot of people, but this seems weird. Yeah. And then Kane is like the mayor of his hometown. I'm like, bro, what is going on with these wrestlers? I'm like, Kane is freaking mayor. And Undertaker is married to Michelle McCool. The Brothers of Destruction literally having the most normal life of all time. And you would have thought those would have been the ones that's like, nah, these guys is going to be like tearing stuff up even outside of wrestling. Let's see if I saw Undertaker in person to this day. See him, bright clothes, like that's not really. I'm saying what he probably does is that it probably ain't like super bright clothes, but he probably wear like like somewhat colorful clothes, like clothes with color to it, and yeah, he's just like, and he probably only got like maybe like on one piece of like probably the only thing is it'll be a do-rag. Well, he don't really. Well, it's not. It's like a white person's do-rag. I feel like there's like black people do-rags, and then there's like the do-rags that he wears. Not in black. Yeah. But yeah, Undertaker, he comes off like he's a normal guy. He just knows how to act like Undertaker. really from California. He's from Texas. Oh yeah, Death Valley. Yeah, I was like, I didn't know where Death Valley was. I just thought Death Valley was just an imagined place or something. And then when they was just like, no, it's like a place like, yeah, it's either in California or Nevada. I was just all like, this man's from, wait a minute, what? That man from Texas. I'm like, bro, what is... It's a real place, I'm shocked. Exactly, I heard that place. I'm like, well, I never go to Death Valley. It is an actual place. Like, I heard it gets mad hot out there, too. That's the crazy thing about it. They be saying it gets mad hot out there. Like, during the summertime, it'll be like 120 degrees out there. I'm like, ain't no way. There's people that actually live out there. I'm like, you guys is wild. That's a place I would never go to. I'll go anywhere else in the world. I'd never go to Death Valley. Because I am not a heat, like a person that likes a lot of heat. I can't, nope, can't do it. What are some other things about wrestlers? Yeah, it's crazy, like, all the different wrestling facts out there. It's like, you hear about them, and it's like, wow. It's like, this wrestler's doing this? Oh, this wrestler's doing that? I thought Kane was really from parts unknown. I thought since Death Valley was a real, it's like, part of his ex. Yeah, I know, right? I always, for the longest, thought, like, okay. Like, he's from parts unknown. And we're like, where's that at? I'm like, bro, it ain't even I was like, man. But, yeah, Kane, I was like, them like two wrestlers, it's just, you see that they have, like, normal lives, and it's, even with Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt is another, like, he's a dark wrestler, and that dude has a normal life. That man married with a kid. Bray Wyatt was probably one of the best wrestlers to ever wrestle for WWE. I'm like, I don't get why they fired him. I'm like, you guys is like, y'all don't even care about your wrestlers anymore. Remember, he was husky. Oh, I know. Back in the original NXT days, when NXT was like a competition show. I remember when I think I was watching a video and saw that. This is his brother at first. I know. And I kept saying that for the longest. I was like, bruh, WWE, before these guys get old, they need to have like a tag team going on or a rivalry. And I'm like, bruh, that'd been the dopest thing ever to see those guys like go at it. Because I'm saying both of them was like talented wrestlers, and I feel like they could have it where it's like Bo Dallas, he unlocks like some dark side to him. But no, they're all like, nah, we gonna have it where we don't do nothing with them, and then we're just gonna eventually fire them. I'm like, yeah, because that's smart. It's like, you guys had two talented wrestlers. Well, I think they said Bo Dallas because he's like opening up like a real estate agency. Bo Leave, I know. Hey, I remember when he was going around saying that. It's like, meanwhile, his brother is over there, like, getting inside the wrestlers' heads. Got some cult thing going on. It was kind of cringe. It was cringe, but it was like, I do feel like that it was selling. I do feel like there was just, like, he fit that. But there's other wrestlers that was a lot more cringe than he was. I just felt like it was cringe when he was like, who was he like security for? They had it where he was like, it was him and Curtis Axel. And they kind of had like a security thing going on. What was it, Seth Rollins or something like that? I'm like, bro, come on now. Go over with your brother got the dark side. You just telling people to. But yeah, that's true. But I'm like, they could have did something with him. I'm saying like, The Miz. Was it The Miz? Yeah, it was The Miz. I kept forgetting who it was. I just remember it was him and Curtis Axel. That's one thing I think a lot of people don't know is that Curtis Axel, that old wrestler, Mr. Perfect, that's his son. This is a great heel. Oh, Miz will always be a great heel. Miz would definitely, he's going to go down in history for being one of the greatest heels of all time. Like, it don't matter, like, who it is, or, like, it could be from a celebrity to does the job. Oh, for sure. 100%. He's one wrestler where I'm like, he's another wrestler where he just don't miss. It's like, you know you're a good wrestler when he can go up against another heel and make them a baby face. Yo, the fans out here naturally didn't like him. So exactly, no. John Cena, them fans be out there booing him. And he's just like, you guys gotta hustle, you gotta have loyalty, you gotta show respect. Give somebody the attitude adjustment, then leaves. I'm like, bro, what? I'm like, come on now. It's like, bro, freaking, like, go, like, take Mr. McMahon and, like, body slam him. Like, put, like, you know, Stephanie McMahon in the headlock. Like, kick Triple H in the groin. Like, you know. Well, I mean, that's like, they probably fans would cheer for that, but I'm just saying, like, go rogue, man. You watch, he'll probably do it when he does a movie where he goes rogue. If he does a movie where he plays as the bad guy, then he'll do it in wrestling. Question: CM Punk better as a heel or face? Dang. I mean, him being heel was kind of a face though, so I feel like it probably would be him as a heel. Because his final few days in WWE, I would consider him a heel. And he sold it. He does both. So, no, yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. But I feel like that either way, like, he's going to be good regardless. Who has better breakfast, McDonald's or Chick-fil-A? McDonald's, because they got those hash browns. I never had Chick-fil-A breakfast. I should, though. Yeah, that was my breakfast meal back when I was a kid. Hash browns and chocolate milk. Chick-fil-A, I have to try Chick-fil-A's breakfast. I gotta see what I'm missing out on. They'd probably ask me this question, like, afterwards, and I'm like, Chick-fil-A. And then I remember they had those pancakes. By the way, this show, I switched my name. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. I just thought it was a random, but I was like, alright, what's up, Joey? Yeah, because it has, like, the subscriber thing, so I didn't even realize that. Good one. Alright, Leans, I appreciate you stopping by. Once again, shout out to Leans, guys. Make sure y'all go follow her. Show her some love and support. She's been playing Black Ops Cold War, so next time she streams, make sure you stop by, say hi, say what's up. Yeah, appreciate the lurk, Joey. Yeah, I'm probably going to end up doing a few more races in this game. Head to bed myself. Yeah, appreciate that, Illy. Thank you for following Leans. Me, my thing is like that's how I even gotta tell people when I fall asleep. I straight up like just go and just crash. Wake up, they stream is over with. I'm like, dang, when did I fall asleep? I ain't looking around. I'm like, what time is it? Heel or face, Randy Orton? Randy, alright, so here's the thing about that. Randy Orton has always been heel. Even when he's face, that man is still heel. He's just a vigilante, but he's still, like, tearing things up. But I would say heel. But, yeah, to me, personally, he's always been a heel. I'm trying to think, when was there a time where he was all like, oh, I'm for the kids. I'm for positivity. I'm for... Nah. I was talking about him on the other day on my podcast. I was like, Randy Orton is just a wrestler. He don't miss. You say he'll turn anybody. Oh, that's what I'm saying. Bro will partner up with some wrestler, well, a good wrestler, right? Out of nowhere, just RKO's him. I'm like, what just happened? Like, y'all was just cool. Watch, he gonna do that with Riddle. That money he gonna turn on Riddle. It's either gonna be that, or he's just gonna do some unexpected stuff and just be like, shake his hand and be like, we can't be a tag team no more. I'm sorry. Everybody gonna be like, wait a minute, what? And people are still gonna like it because it's Randy Orton. They ain't gonna be expecting that. He is a random person. You don't expect nothing from him. You expect nothing but everything's at the same time. But at the same time, at least, if that makes sense. No, I'm saying, like, that's who he is. I saw a video, he went RKO'd his own kid. I was like, wow, Randy Orton, he shows mercy to nobody. Randy Orton comes off as like a scary dude in real life. Like, yeah, he's the one that should be, he's like dressed in all black and married the goth girl. Besides Undertaker, I'm like, between the two, I think Randy Orton is a... earlier about him, bro. It's like he became, he is like a talented and good wrestler when his wrestling move legit became like a meme. People going around like RKOing their friends. Pretty sure they had people that it was like, oh, like kids suspended or expelled from school after he RKO'd his teacher and screamed out RKO out of nowhere. Then RKO. Oh, yeah. Who is that girl? Was that Stacy Keebler or something? I can't think of her name. I think that was her, but... But yeah, it was like, then he did it to Beth Phoenix. He was all like, cause yeah, it was like, he had that whole rivalry with Edge. Beth Phoenix had kicked him and he said, nah, like, you getting hit with this RKO. I was like, wow, you don't care about nobody. As a face, in my opinion. Yeah, because he a lot of the times in his career he was face. But yeah, I don't know, because I'm trying to think of any heel moments. I mean, the whole authority thing, I thought that was pretty cool. I know he was heel when he had that rivalry with Batista. That was like back in 2005. I thought that was a good version, but more relatable. Yeah, he cracked more jokes. His jokes was like more like he was that bro was a comedian as a face. I know that's like a question a lot of people like to ask. It's like, did you cry when Shawn Michaels retired Ric Flair? I don't think I cried, but I think I did feel sad. I was like, I just started watching wrestling a year ago, or a year prior before that moment, and I was all like, dang, man. Now I realize I'm like, this man's like 60 something years old, like he cannot wrestle like this forever. Like the man has to retire. Yeah, I felt he was old. Yeah, it's like bro was getting up there in age. Like, what do you expect? Him to just be like, oh, I'm just gonna, wrestle forever? Like, yeah, freaking Jerry Lawler tried doing the same thing. Tried wrestling at an older age. The man had a heart attack. An actual legitimate heart attack. Brock broke the shirt. Oh, everybody was. That was a WrestleMania that I had skipped out on. And I remember looking it up because Wikipedia like posts like when people win matches and stuff. And I remember when they said Brock Lesnar had beat Undertaker, even though it's scripted, I was like, this can't be real. This cannot be real. No, he did not beat his streak. No. I'm looking it all up online. People see it's trending and stuff. They are like, Brock Lesnar broke the streak. I'm like, this can't be. I was like, nah, nah. I don't want this to happen. Not right now. Who was it that they were saying that it should have broke the streak? Dang. Not Roman Reigns. Dang, who was it that they said it was it? I think Shawn Michaels. I think people were saying that Shawn Michaels should have been the one that broke the streak. Because I was like, well, I like that first WrestleMania match that they had. Well, I think it was, WrestleMania 25. I like that match. John Cena broke the streak. If the world would protest. Oh, for sure. For sure. And if it would have been like he rolled him up and then just, oh, bruh. They would have been rioting at WWE. They would have been booing throughout the whole show, bruh. It's that type of stuff that I would have loved to see. Like, John Cena just sneaks up, rolls him up, referee, slaps 1, 2, 3, and then that's it. Match is over. He does, a fast count. Oh, bruh. I've been like, hey, yo, WWE is done. They are done. Ain't no way they coming back from that. I would have been dying at my... that... I have been cracking up. That would have been funny. Because I know how toxic WWE fans can get. So if they did that, I'm like, well... It was nice knowing you, WWE, but you done messed up. Could have seen Triple H break the streak too. Oh yeah, it should have been Brock Lesnar is an old wrestler, but it should have just been a much more older wrestler. Not somebody's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna use my UFC talents, or my mixed martial arts talents in, this wrestling match. Nah, it should have been an OG wrestler going up against Undertaker. That's why it's it should be Shawn Michaels, Triple H. Shoot, it should have been Batista at the WrestleMania 23. It might have been too early, but... But, yeah, I'm like, bro, but Brock Lesnar, I don't know. mean, Brock Lesnar, I like this new Brock Lesnar. This new Brock Lesnar, I think, is pretty chill. I can't wait for this Royal Rumble to see how him and Bobby Lashley, how their wrestling match is gonna be. I think it's gonna be a good one. I know a lot of people, they said they didn't like that Goldberg and Undertaker wrestling match. Them dudes was all like, they were about to drop each other. I think they did drop each other at some points. They was like, that wrestling match was all over the place. I think I'm going to go ahead, call it a day with this stream. I don't think, let me check, see what new games. They don't be having no new games out, I swear. Oh yeah, there's all like, whatchamacallit, that comes out tomorrow, yeah. January 19th, 4 p.m. Dang, why did I be so far away? I actually want to play this and see what it's all about and stuff, because I'm kind of curious about it. Oh, this has got like a single player mode, yeah. Y'all want to be definitely probably playing this in the well, tomorrow. Now it's officially the 18th and stuff, but anyways, or actually, hold up. When is coming out? Wait, what? Wait, 19, hold on for a second. I gotta see. Oh, both 19. I got my days confused. But anyways, yeah. And that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you to everybody that stopped by tonight's stream. Stay tuned for the next stream. And once again, shout out to Leans With It for the latest follow. Appreciate it. Make sure y'all go follow her. And yeah. No problem, V. Appreciate you for being here. But yeah, I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you guys that tuned in tonight. Stay tuned for the next one, and peace.